Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. We're going to try Chapter 8, The Core. There's a heart in the center of the mountain, in the heart of the mountain, and this takes place a year after the end credits ran, apparently. So it'll be interesting to see what this is like. Was this available in the early game? Like at launch? I don't know. Hey there, kiddo. Nice to see you again. Here's a cave I told you about on the phone. Follow me. Hey, bird. I am curious to see if there's anything up here. There's not. Alright. Let's see what we got. Is this going to be harder than anything? Ooh. That doesn't seem so bad so far. Oh! I don't actually... You don't get your stamina back when you land on that kind of rock. What is this place? This passage leads to the center of the mountain. You said you wanted to come back and explore deeper. It doesn't get any deeper than this. Be careful, though. When you get this close to the heart of the mountain, its power will start affecting you differently. Yeah, I already noticed some of that. Good luck in there. Okay, well, bye. How do I... The door up ahead won't budge. Is there another way in? I'm afraid not, dear. You think the mountain's gonna start going easy on you now? I guess it doesn't think you're ready yet. Celeste Mountain might be weird and magical, but you're telling me it can think, too? It doesn't think like you or me. It's like how a river thinks to flow to the sea. You can make it sound crazy if you want. I know better than to doubt you. How can I convince it I'm ready? Heck if I know. I'd retrace my steps and really pay attention. Celeste Mountain must have more to teach you. What? Okay, so let's... go back to... Chapter 1, I guess. We'll go on some blue crystal hunt. Hey! Is that my car? Must be. Okay, let's go to the map. Must be what we have to do. Okay, B. Chapter 1. Chapter 1? Chapter 1. Okay, the crystal art in this chapter can be found in the second subchapter, Crossing. After passing the house, the player must get on the first conveyor belt platform. In the following room, advance to the second as usual. Oh, crossing. I can start here. And then maybe I can save and quit, too. Okay. Oh, that's what this means. That's a sub-chapter right there. After passing the house... So that will be the first thing we do, is pass the house. It's not here. It's a strawberry we already got. Where's the house? This is gonna feel quite a bit easier. Okay, here's the house. After passing the house, the player must get on the first conveyor belt platform in the following room and advance to the second as usual. However, on the second conveyor belt platform, the player must jump left as they're flung into the air and dash upwards to the left of the up sign. Okay. Alright, what does that do for us? Revealing a secret passage. The player must then dash to the left from there to get to the room connecting the screen's top left corner. Okay. After a few screens, the player will arrive at the location of a computer. Here the crystal heart puzzle begins. I see the way back is easier than the way out. Like these little birds. Ah, a computer. The computer will flash a sequence of colors. Nearby there will be a number of small colored birds, each of whom correspond with the color the computer flashes. The computer will flash a series of colors intermittently, followed by all the birds moving in different directions. To obtain the heart, one must pay attention to the sequence of colors the computer flashes, as well as the directions the birds move every time the sequence flashes. The player must dash in the direction that each bird corresponds to in the order in the computer's light sequence, where that bird color appears on the computer in relation to the others, not in real time. Okay. So yellow's last. White, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. Up. Okay, it's always the same. Up, left. Nope. Up, left, down, right. Up, right, left, up, left. Whoops! I'm glad they don't make me earn it again. Pointless machines. Interesting. Performing the series of dashes will cause the birds to form a chapter, blah, 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 which the player can then obtain. Okay, I have to hit a button. Now can I save and quit? Okay, yeah, and it shows I have one there. So let's try chapter 2's now. Okay, this is in the first subchapter called Start. Oh. Return to map. Returning to map will save your progress, but you must restart at the last checkpoint. Okay, yeah, but we get that. Okay, chapter 2. Yeah, we'll do start. In theory, it should be quite easy to locate, being 2 screens up from the starting screen of the chapter. In practice, it is very difficult to locate as there are no objects that will help one get there. One of the ways to get there is exploiting a piece of the game's physics that recharges the player's dash when the player moves from one screen to another. The mechanic is not directly taught in the game, and for this reason it is regarded as many to get the hardest crystal heart to find without a guide. The mechanic allows the player to essentially climb thin air by dashing off the right side of the first screen and onto the second screen, then back, repeating until the player moves up to the screen above the first screen. Oh, that's not a thing I can hold? What? Essentially, climb thin air by dashing off the right side of the first screen onto the second screen, then back, repeating until the player moves up to the screen above the first screen. After climbing up a wall from this to the third screen onto a fourth screen, the player can then fall down into the third screen, dash into the fourth screen, and repeat until one finds a wall. Then the player can climb this wall, after which they can get to the topmost screen, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Try that again. First screen, second screen, first, second, not doing this right anymore. Third? Ugh. Okay. Oh, I did that late. All right, let's try again. I think I understand what I need to do, though. There we go. Okay, not so bad. There's another way to do it. But it doesn't matter. We got what we want. Okay, so return to map. Okay, chapter 3, located in the second subchapter. Thank goodness for, oh, there we go. Huge mess. After being tasked with help to clean up Mr. Oshiro, the player must advance to the lower path of the 2 in the upper right corner. Is there any way to skip this? No. Okay, here's the big room. We gotta get to him after being tasked. Very grateful for guides at this point because it makes chapter 8 accessible without having to play the whole game. Okay. The lower path of the 2 in the upper right corner. Once the player reaches and activates the large button to clear the purple and white towels, one must advance not to the left as usual, but to the right. Okay. So we take the lower of the 2 in the upper right corner, which is this one, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, here's what's his name. Once player reaches and activates the large button to clear the purple and white towels. I do see towels. Right, he goes into the ductwork. Oh, blah, 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 Theo. We get it. From Seattle. Okay, where's the button? This is easier than the end of the game. I'll tell you that much. Did I get that strawberry somehow? By touching the water? That's interesting. Where's the button here? Whoop. I did that incorrectly. What a generous... Okay. Generous system here. It's so much easier than the end of the game. So I guess I've gotten better. Might as well get this strawberry. As easy as these feel now. Okay, large button. Is this the button? Yes, purple and white towels. One must advance not to the left as usual, but to the right. The player must then travel up into the crevice that a stream of water is falling out of. Ah. Okay, let's read the rest of this here. Leading back to one of the earlier rooms of the path. One must then advance upwards and then to the left in the reverse the way the player first goes through the area until the player reaches the first room, where the player first runs into Theo in Chapter 3. There is a path at the top of the screen that was previously blocked by towels. The player must dash up to this path and follow it to find the chapter's crystal heart. Okay. Have to be careful about my timing here. Alright, we're making our way back. How is that strawberry edible, I wonder? Oh, it flies up after a certain amount of time. I do kind of want to get it. It moves as soon as you dash it. That's what causes it to go. Okay, I'm not going for it anymore. That was just a mess up on my part. Okay. I'm gonna watch the timing of these guys here. And this dude. Okay, here's where we first encounter Theo. So this is the way to go. Here we are. Okay. Chapter 4 is at the very beginning of the second subchapter. That's good news. Return to map. Yes. This is the blue crystal episode. Okay, 4. Climb. Shrine. To reach the crystal heart, the player must cling to the guided platform. Lost my spot here. Then navigate it left to avoid hitting the wall, after which the player should move it back to the right. Once the player lands, the player must go to the right into the lit up area. Okay. Ooh, can we dash through the water on the right there? Once one goes into the next room, the player should see a waterfall pouring into a pool of water. The player must then swim towards the bottom right corner, keep swimming to the right until the player reaches a hidden area with the strawberry. The player must then dash. The player must then dash into the smashable wall to the right to break it. After which, the player should reach a tall room. One cannot reach the top normally. The player must crouch on the top of the room's idiosyncratic white block until the player disappears. The player is now in the background instead of the foreground, thus allowing one to interact with objects in the background. A trick borrowed from Super Mario Bros. 3. I remember this, which has a similar block with a similar gimmick. The object interaction allows the player to climb to the top of the screen where the crystal heart is located. Very nice nod towards one of my all-time favorite video games. Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay. Thanks, Mario 3. So we can return to the map, and we've got our 4 hearts, which means we can do Chapter 8, theoretically. I'm guessing we're going to have to maybe do some more stuff before we can access 9. Hopefully it's not an assist mode thing, because I'm not going to beat the rest of the game with the assist mode. So in the next episode, Basement Dwellers, I will meet you ready to start this chapter. I'm not going to make you sit through the dialogue right now. Until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you are more happy to go back on a short little fetch quest to explore new and exciting things in a game you enjoyed than me, who just went ahead and did that. Whoop! In the basement.